here. All good. Okay. Railcon 80 or 97 volts. I don't know what that is. it does it too, Matt. Does the bell work too? Oh my God. And horn. We're getting into ludicrous speed settings now. Good job. I wasn't talking into the mic. You're lazy. That's what it is. I've been lazy too. The other day was the first. It's been like months since I added track to this sucker. I added another switch and another line. Oh, my mom didn't raise a quitter. I'm really digging this thing. Have fun. Bring up 200 and 6. Let's bring that to 150. 2, 1, 5. Let's just do this 195. That's 195. Oh, does those not work? Nope. I gotta up that bell more. Yeah, it's breaking. You go forward at different speeds, and then you go backwards at different speeds. And then you do it again. You should break in every locomotive you get. Gets the gears to seat, any herky-jerky to get worked out. Most companies don't tell you to do that. I was actually shocked it actually says that in the manual for the Rapido though. 14 inches tall. That's not even HO. Wait a minute. 14 inches. If 13 inches is 90 feet, that's like a 100-foot tree. That's like O scale. Find out where he bought them. See if you can switch them out. That's what I would suggest. Send them back to where, wherever they got them and see. Just tell them, I'm N scale, not O scale. That's still a big ass tree. I'm presently surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised on how good this runs. Kind of makes me want to revisit that EA over there. Although I've been doing some reading, you can upgrade this thing to keep alive. Well, see, this locomotive finishes a collection. It finishes my E collection. I have an EA, and now I have an E8. But it also starts another collection, which is Chicago, which I'm planning on finishing next year when the Metra loco comes out from Tahoe. I really want that Christmas, that Operation North Pole. You know what? 163. Let's do 150. Bell. 283. Let's do that at 150. And 275. Let's do that at 200. Okay, so that. 150, 150, 200. that's sounding better. Pose. Go check out BLI's refurb shop. They got some nice steam engines for dirt cheap. Well, relatively dirt cheap. Pretty good pricing. And their sound. Which the sound works on DC also. Ow! What in the hell was that? How the hell? I think the ghosts are coming into this room and putting like little slivers of wood on the floor. Hey, Johnny. I would much rather have a crossing uh, horn than a Doppler horn. No, man, I was just on that site like a half hour ago. They had like 4 or 5 different steams. Trust me, because I saw the new GP35s that they dropped today. And I went, oh. And then I had to stab myself in the hand to not order one. Which I can't promise I'm not going to order it. It would actually kill 2 check marks for the layout. A railroad and a theme. Well, Paragon is sound, Stealth is DCC ready. I don't know if Stealth works with sound on DC. I know the DCC, the Paragon 4, works on DC sound. I'm not sure about the Stealth. Okay, moment of truth. Did I couple that again? Damn it. No, I didn't. I still gotta fine tune these controls on this thing. Okay, I'm getting to chat now. This is not a BLI logo. This is a Rapido. It's my first non-BLI that I'm actually keeping. Rapido engine, Rapido car. Let's do this. Check. Hosiwi. Look up Rapido. They have an N-scale mystery box. I don't know what comes in it, but I know they have multiple HO, and one of them is a guaranteed DCC sound loco. Another one is a guaranteed DCC ready loco. I don't know what the N-scale one is. It might be a DCC ready. The lights I have on are the cab light, the headlight, the number boards, the class lights, and the wheel inspection lights or something like that. I was, oh man, let me tell you, I was almost going to get that mystery box for $299. It's a DCC sound ready loco, guaranteed, and a bunch of their cars, along with some other stuff. But that was after I bought that, and then after I bought that, which is the car and the engine that's running right now. Like, Rapido got the lights beautiful. Same with BLI. Walthers, I still call that a total fail. The Walthers lights on the diner do not look good at all. Yep, I can imagine it. Because let me tell you, the pricing was outstanding. I cannot even touch a Rapido HO sound locomotive for $299. It's $300 something. They've been sold out once already, and they got another stock in. So watch them, because it's not Christmas yet. They want to sell those for Christmas, is what they said. Okay, we're going light. This is an old loco. That's like 3 years old now. It's a special edition. It's the 50th anniversary for Amtrak. And this is the first locomotive. This is the first locomotive Amtrak had. They call it Day One paint because they didn't even figure out what paint job they wanted yet, which would end up to be Phase 1, which is a silver with the blue and red line stuff. This was a Pennsylvania Railroad engine originally, so technically it would have had antennas, just like the Centipedes. It then went to Penn Central, And I assume they probably would have removed the antennas because I don't think Penn Central used them. If they were still on when Amtrak got them, Amtrak's the one who took them off. Although technically it still kind of has antenna on it. I honestly don't know how they antennaed the E8s. Usually their antennas were the length of the body. This one only has it like over the cab on each side. But in the very back, behind the steam generator, is a current, but not a current because they would have changed by now. But like an era antenna. They never made passenger cars to match this. I am planning on getting some Amtrak cars, but it's probably going to be somewhere between phase 1 and phase 3. I don't want 4 or 5. Although I would do 4, maybe, just to get an Amtrak car. But I definitely don't want like their current stuff. I want old. Honestly, the only car set that the car sets that I buy, I'm not going to build out a car set via singles. I got the New York Central set. I got the Great Northern set. The Chesapeake and Ohio. I would like to do the Harriman in the daylight, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. God, that car does look nice though. Man. See, camera doesn't do it justice. At least the camera I'm using. Once I get these phones set up, maybe it'll be better. Okay, I'm gonna be moving the mic here. Alrighty. Turn this down some. I'm lazy, I gotta sit on my bed. I will say this. I don't know if I like the BLI passenger cars or this Rapido car more. I definitely like it more than the Walthers. The Walthers I bought because I had to buy it. It was the only way to get a diner. Diner, there's nothing finer, eating a diner on a sunny, sunny day. I just violated 3 Geneva Convention. I just did 3 Geneva Convention violations right there. I will be doing a detailed video of this locomotive yet. That'll probably be tomorrow. Oh, daylight cars? Well, yeah. If I get the Harman set, that's a 6-car set. The Harmans are 60-foot. I think they're 60-foot cars. So they're going to be like the Athearn Roundhouse Overlands, roughly. Nothing this size. They're like half the size of this dome car. They're old cars. The new cars are expensive, or not the new cars, but the 80-foot cars. They're not cheap. I can get a set of 3 cars, the Harman cars, for the same price as a single 80-foot, roughly. Honestly, I want to get a bunch of different railroad cars and put them together as a train. Also, I got a dome car. I want a... I would love to get a Milwaukee, a St. Paul tail car. I'll settle for the beaver tail, but I want the one that looks like a greenhouse in the back. Really. Actually, it is. You just have to look at what it is. If this car was $200, I wouldn't get it. It wouldn't be worth it. It would be too expensive in my mind. What's a good example? The Overland cars, $30 a pop. To me, that's expensive because the R&D was done by another company like 40 years ago. The molds are already done and shit. Where Rapido and BLI, they made those molds recently. Like I don't know how to say this. I'd be more inclined to buy this dome car than an Athearn Overland because they're actually roundhouse overlands that just run a little bit worse than the roundhouse ones because they're body mount instead of coupler mount. I like coupler mount. You can couple up on a curve and all that stuff. Body mount you can't. Body mount you have to have. You also have to have bigger radiuses for body mount. Okay, like, here's an example. A Shay. In the grand scheme of things, the BLI Shay for, let's say, $500, from what I understand, is going to be cheap for a Shay. Being that the Bachmann Shay, they're predicting it's going to be like $800. And let me tell you, if it's $800, I'm not getting one. Yeah. That's what I heard. I do want one, because being that they're, honestly, I really do want one. And if it is $800, that'll bring it up into the realm of a BLI, quality, pricing, and I will directly compare it against the BLI. Now, if it's $300 or $250 or something, no, I won't compare them. At least direct comparison. But if it is as much as they say, if it is as much as I heard it, it's gonna be, you're gonna be pitted against the best, man. You're gonna lose, but I shouldn't say that. The Shay was a damn good loco. The only problem was the gearing, and they supposedly fixed. Well, they didn't fix it. Someone else fixed it, and then they took the fix. Northwest Short Line actually fixed the locomotive. And then, like I was saying earlier, I keep checking BLI's website every day to see when they drop the next club loco. They ended up dropping a line of GP 35s. And I fell in love with 1/3 of them. I will say this. Granted, See, I can't really compare them because they're really different. They're both E-Series units, but one's the very first one, and then this is like the 8th version out of 9. The Rapido E8 is a lot more detailed than the BLI E8. But again, it's like comparing a Model T to a Lincoln Town Car. Sure, it's the same it's the same. No, I shouldn't say that. It's like comparing a 1978 Town Car or I should say a 1982 town car with a 2003 town car. It's the same thing, just way different years. Hey, Raven. The ceiling. Probably asbestos paint or lead paste paint, knowing my landlord. Son of a bitch! I gotta fucking do that tonight. I forgot to play Star Trek Online today. I gotta get my Moopsie. I don't want to miss a day. I keep trying to do it so I can do it in the very morning. But I totally forgot about it today. For those that don't know, Moopsie is a Star Trek Lower Decks character. Well, not character, thingamajiggy that will drink your bones. But it's so cute. It goes, Moopsie. Just screw. For those that want to know about Moopsie, just look up Star Trek Moopsie. It's hilarious. It made the show. You know, and I knew I was going to forget about it too, because I signed on and it had said I had another half hour to go before I could do it. Damn it, Bobby. What the hell? It's as quiet as a BLI, though. Yep. All you hear is the wheels. Oh, and all the sounds work when it's muted. You want to know who Moopsie reminds me of? It reminds me of the Worms from Worms Armageddon. That's what it reminds me of. Revenge! Revenge! You'll regret that. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Revenge! I love that game. Man, that was like the first game I ever got addicted to. And I'm still jonesing for it. Okay. What the hell's that sound? That would be... God damn it, where's the page? Would that be 27? No. Nope, it doesn't tell me. But I'm sure I can get the info. I just got to write him and ask him for a CV listing. I got to get people, though. I want to order me... They're like $3. I want to order me up a crew for this engine. Because right now it's a ghost train. There's no one in the cab. Oh, so you're a loser. Eating Chinese food out of just a regular bowl? Damn. What makes a dog bowl, people? For those in the chat, what makes a dog bowl a dog bowl? Is it the shape of it? Is it where it was sold? Or is it what it's used for? Because I'm a little strange. I have a thing. So I worked in a pet shop for most of my life. From when I was in middle school all the way up past high school, all pet shops. So middle school, I'm working Chinese food next door. I would get Chinese food a lot for food. The bowls we had were all regular bowls. You take the hot Chinese food, put it in the regular bowl. You have to hold the hot bowl now, and it burns your hand. So one day I said, screw it. I went to the shelf and got one of the metal dog dishes for like the water. The ones that have the lip, you can hold the lip. You're not touching where the food is. Never been used for dogs. Never been used to. Literally, it's only been used with me. So technically, is that still a dog food bowl? If a dog never ate out of it? Because I use the mixing bowl as my dog's drinking, bowl. No, I'm not talking about dogs. I'm talking about the bowl. Dogs are the animal is irrelevant. I've been told it's gross. I don't think it's gross because I know the history of the bowl and stuff. I'm gonna start shit. How can I spin this? I was just bitching about my dog bowl on the stream. I want to start a fight. Well, okay, so this is a bowl that Parmesan cheese was in when I bought Lou Malnati's pizza. If I had a cat and I start using this for cat food, that would make it a cat bowl. It wouldn't be a food bowl anymore. But if I take it doesn't matter what shape it's in, it's still clean, it's still a bowl. I just don't get it. I can look past it because I know, like I said, I know the history. I don't know. Okay. So I had to go get it. So, picture it. You get your hot Chinese food. You got no desk. You're just sitting in a chair eating a quick meal. You put your Chinese food in there, and now you're holding it. Hold it like this, burning your hand and shit. So, why can't you get one of these where you can hold it on the side and not burn your hand? I love this thing. It's my Chinese food dish. It's like a religion. You know what? I need to go take my pills. Because I can feel it in my chest. can I choke on that little Mickey belt? Boy. Because, I don't know, most people don't eat Chinese food as fast as I did. You know, they would order it and then take it home. This was literally, I would pick it up, walk to the next door, into the back of the shop, and then start eating. So it was literally like a minute, instead of like 5 or 10 minutes to get home. Shit's hot. Oh, what else can I say? The audience agrees with me is really easy, but you can go wrong way. Ooh. Fixed my fucking microphone here. It's all coming apart. I love dumping gasoline on fires. Proverbial speaking in a conversation. I feel froggy. I want to jump. I need people for my dome car too. You know, I need the people for all my cars. I need to start buying people's. Tomorrow, I'm going to run some freight. I'll run the freight train for a little bit tomorrow when I do a stream. Because I got the 4 new cars. 5. I forgot about that one. How's this dude backing up? Because we're going to be ending it here now. I'm going to go park this thing. Because honestly, my leg hurts. And I want to go sit down. Oh, damn it. Okay, because I don't have any of these set up. Okay, 16, 13, 11. We'll go 0, 8. Forget about that loco. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Oh well. Forget about that loco. And remember 3. Now forget 3. Alrighty. Alrighty, that's it for today. Like I said, if you want, check back tomorrow. I'll be running freight for a little bit and probably passenger to finish it up. Because right now I can only run one. I have too many cars. I gotta get switches and clean the track off. So, y'all have fun, guys.